So guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but my favorite thing to do on Thanksgiving is to wake up every year and watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I absolutely love it. There's nothing more fun, and it really just kicks off the whole holiday season for me.
Early.
Well, you know, Santa finishes up the parade. As soon as it goes from Tom Turkey at the beginning to Santa at the end. When I see Santa, I'm in full-blown Christmas mode.
So, I didn't know his name was Tom Turkey.
Yeah, Tom Turkey. He leads the parade, just like this little guy every year. I mean, am I the only one that has weird holiday traditions like this?
You know, I really like Thanksgiving time too. Like, it's really a big family day for me. Mm-hmm. We always have a family reunion. So ever since I was little, that was the big deal. Like, we have tons and tons of family that we don't see, or families that don't have anywhere to go would always show up at a family reunion that my grandmother and grandfather actually started. Mm. So that's always nice. And then, you know, me and the kids kind of hang out, and it's more relaxing. Once I do that, because I don't have to cook, you know, we get to go somewhere else. And still to this day, I hardly ever bring anything.
No.
I'm not shocked. I mean, I have to say.
It's so great. I'm always like, Mom, did you get some extra food, like, for me too? But I just love family, friends, hanging out. You know, I don't do too much Black Friday, any of that stuff. It's all about hanging out and getting prepared for the game, for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? One of my favorite things to do besides I love being with my family on Thanksgiving. Two things. Number one, I sleep in on Thanksgiving because I don't get with my family until Saturday for Thanksgiving. So I get with my wife and her family on Saturday for Thanksgiving. But the biggest tradition I have is, memory I have is, you know, the Ohio State-Michigan game comes on. And in years past, I would watch the Ohio State-Michigan game before Thanksgiving and then go and brag on Thanksgiving. So I kind of made a bet one year that if Michigan lost, I had to dress up in Ohio State gear for Thanksgiving dinner. And so Thanksgiving dinner, I showed up in my jersey, my Ohio State jersey, my Buckeye necklace, my Ohio State hat, and I walked up to the house, and everybody was clapping on the front porch as I walked up. All these Ohio State fans were clapping at me when I walked up the front porch, and I almost threw up that day.
Well, how did that feel?
It felt like garbage.
For once, you were wearing the right colors.
But you know what? I made it look good.
Oh, of course.
That's Thanksgiving for me.
I love it.
I'm really excited today that we're all getting together with the family, the crew, for our Thanksgiving dinner.
Absolutely.
So much fun. I know we need to do this more often.
I don't want to cook all the time, so.
Well, you know, but I didn't want to have to do the shopping. You know, if I would have went shopping, we would have had a problem.
You'd
so
still
thank
be
you.
there.
I was going to say, did you guys really do a whole lot of cooking? I mean, I think a lot of that fell on my shoulders, right? You did Super Bowl. I did Thanksgiving. I mean, I guess you did the meat.
He did
if
the
we want to
main
count
course.
that like as
I have to give it to him.
work.
Our main guy did the main course.
But we needed supplies, though.
Yeah.
We needed supplies.
So tell me.
So I went
what else?
shopping.
Yeah.
And, you know, I took my little angel Easton, my 2-year-old who's just precious, and we had the best time. And, I mean, people in the store were just coming up to me and saying how well-behaved he was, how adorable. He had his little sweater and his little collared shirt. And
Really?
yeah, that's how we always go shopping. We just look like we just walked right out of a catalog.
Just a little angel.
Oh, he was wonderful.
I love it. Now, tell me this, because you were trying to share with me some deals about it. So are you going to share, like, on your blog and other stuff?
Yes. So, you know, I did prepare a dinner, and I did try to be very thrifty. Mm-hmm. And I will be sharing those deals on my blog.
Wow.
The truth behind suburbanmotherhood.com.
Oh, I love it.
Wow.
So if you'd like to check that out, you can get some fun tips for making your own family meal.
Look at her.
Well, cheers to that.
Cheers
Cheers
to
to
you. I'm impressed.
Hey, let's cheers to Dr. Bob.
Oh,
and
thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Yes.
and go Bucks.
Yes.
Oh, God. Oh, that hurt. I almost said it. I almost said go
That's why there's a little division here.
We have put a division between us.
You know, I've heard recently that because the Toledo City paper polling's going on, and that there's a category that's been created where we get a chance to vote for Glass City
Right.
Grind, and I think that's great.
Absolutely.
You know, and Savannah Vet has won for 8 years in a row, and we're pushing for 9 as best vet.
Yes,
we
of
won
course.
last year for best grooming, and then there's also a category. So you got both those categories this year, plus best daycare and boarding and best dog trainer, who's our dog trainer, Bingo Dog Training. So I would ask you to please vote for Savannah Vet in those 4 categories, and I'll be sure to put an X
Yes.
by Glass City Grind.
Well, you better.
Absolutely.
Right,
Because
exactly.
we will take back the food you eat if you don't.
Well, I know that.
Yep. So that's something exciting we all have going on. What else? Do you have holiday plans this year?
Well, we do have. We're doing a really one of the disappointing things about this year at Savannah Vet is that a 25-year tradition of Santa pet pictures. We are not doing it this year.
Really? Why not?
And, well, what's happened is that so many other organizations have jumped on this as a really good way to do it, and over the last 3 years, our numbers have been going down, and we had a difficult time finding a studio quality photographer that would come in and do the work, and so there
Really?
just didn't seem to be the overwhelming interest that we've had in the past.
That you used to have.
And so we thought we'd encourage, like we're encouraging our clients to use the Golden Retriever Rescue photos shoots that they have 2 or 3, and we're encouraging them to do that. But the cool thing we have is a thing that we started last year called the Giving Tree.
Okay.
What's
Yes,
that?
yes.
And the Giving Tree we have tags on the Giving Tree,
Okay.
and they're gold, red, and green. And a gold tag is a $20 tag, and inside and associated with that tag is a gift that will range in value from $20 up to $50.
Okay.
And area businesses are donating for these tags. So any area business that would like to give us a call, we'd be happy to accept and give them some acceptance. The red tags go from $10 to $20, and the value in there is for at least $10. And then the other tags are worth $6, the green tags, and values of at least $6. So there's a category for everybody that wants, and all that money that we raise goes to our charitable foundation. We have a 501c3 charity called the Memories Live On Animal Foundation. So that's
Awesome.
what we're doing.
Well, that's good.
With
Great.
the holidays, and I know you were talking about boarding and whatnot. Do you get people, or is it like a surge maybe a little bit because people may travel out of town for Thanksgiving and Christmas or any holiday, so you have to board maybe a little bit extra?
Oh, there's a tremendous demand, and
Okay.
we're actually full for Thanksgiving, and have been for almost a month, and Christmas is almost totally booked already. So it's there's a lot of people that travel and trust their pets to us because we really there's always somebody in our building. So when those dogs and cats are boarded with us, they're constantly under supervision, as the same as our patients.
That's good.
That's great.
You know what I want to know? What is your favorite thing about Thanksgiving, or your favorite tradition that you've always done?
That's a really good question, and you caught me off guard a little bit.
Oh, I love
and
to do
so
that to people.
so the easy,
I'm the off-guard person.
Dinner.
in the it's certainly just getting family together and sharing and food and football games.
Right, of course.
Either the one you have out in the backyard when your knees were good enough to let you do it, or now sitting in my lazy boy and watching.
I like to cheer. I like to get on my cheerleading outfit and cheer.
Guess where I'm going for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You wear a chili outfit?
Yeah, on occasion.
Oh.
Charlie, this smells so delicious. I'm
know.
so hungry. I cannot wait to
Huge.
eat.
I'm
I know.
so excited.
I know that. Well, ladies, I don't want you to get too excited. The bird took hours and hours and hours to cook.
Does it take that long?
Oh yeah, because it's big like that. You gotta,
Oh, it looks
huge.
big.
It's
Oh,
huge.
it's
This
huge.
bird looks good.
Remember,
Right.
this time size may matter.
I better sharpen my fork.
excited.
Ready? I hope you got your bellies full. I mean empty.
I'm so excited.
Here we go. What?
Charlie, that is a chicken.
That
I know.
It's a chicken.
Oh, no. See, my family, we black folks, we eat chicken at every meal. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter. No, you're going to Thanksgiving chicken this year. So be happy and be ready.
But usually people, like, the tradition in America is that we eat turkey on Thanksgiving.
Let me tell you right now, my mother, in her house, she didn't give a damn about America. Her house was her own country, and in her country, we eat chicken.
Oh.
So get ready.
I guess we're eating chicken.
They're going
Well,
right.
you know what? Actually, it looks good.
It is.
It looks like you did a good job.
I am a little
I'm not going to stab you.
But you know what else I want to talk about since
What's
you
that?
spoke about black? Was Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Black Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you
Let's
do
go down the
shopping, Lisa?
Oh, you know me.
Oh, you do.
Girl, I get my ads out the night before. I love Black Friday shopping.
Do you?
It's so fun.
Do you do Black Friday?
Every Friday I have is black. You know what I mean? This is how we get.
You're ridiculous.
I am.
Do you guys go shopping?
I don't do Black Friday shopping though. No, I've gone once in my entire life for Black Friday, but I don't really get into Black Friday shopping.
And now they have like Gray Thursday.
Yeah.
I think that's
Cyber Monday. I was
Yeah,
just going to
it's
ask
too
you, do
much.
you use Cyber
African
Monday?
American Tuesday is what I usually do.
Can I have this leg?
You know what? You need another cocktail because you're on a
Cut me
roll.
that leg.
You might want to cut it yourself because I'm jacking up the knife.
Are you struggling with that?
No, I'm not struggling, but I'm enjoying the wine.
Never let a man do a woman's job.
Love it.
I just want this freaking drumstick.
Okay, somebody didn't eat breakfast. I know it's Thanksgiving, but you know, you still should
She
have.
was too busy watching the parade.
Okay, we're gonna die. Look at that knife. We're gonna die.
That's
There you
it.
go.
I say we all just dig in.
Perfect.
Pass the
perfect.
turkey. I mean, the chicken.
You know what? You make fun of my chicken if you want to. Give me this. Give me this. Is there a piece you would like? You don't even care, do you?
So
I like dark
you worked
meat.
really hard on making this then?
Yeah, this took like 5 hours because you know it's 1 hour per pound.
Is it?
No. See, I can tell you anything. You believe it? You can tell you don't cook because you're just like.
Did you
"Is
put
it
beer
really?"
on it?
No, I didn't.
This
You know
looks
they
like
do
it was me
that.
like 5 minutes.
It was microwave.
The microwave.
Actually, I sweat over a hot fire. It's an old recipe that I had from like the settlers and the stone oven and the turkey and the chicken. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it is good, Charlie. It kind of reminds me of like those rotisserie chickens at the grocery store.
No, it doesn't.
It's very delicious.
No, it's not. Here, give me a plate. Take some of this chicken. Yeah. Tell me how you like that.
Well, it's white meat.
It's white. You don't like white meat?
Yeah, I do. That's fine.
I like
That's
white
fine.
meat, but
you
I
like the
that.
dark meat. Of course you do. Here, let me get you a leg.
I'm really impressed, actually.
I mangled it. It looks like a crime scene over here, but it's really, trust me, it's okay.
It's
You
good.
did a good job.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you.
It took me 5 hours.
Wow.
You think I can take some of these leftovers for my Black Friday extravaganza shopping
I think you should. You need to keep your stamina up because you might get into a fight out there. You know, people like to fight on Black Friday.
Oh, been there, done that.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Over an Xbox 360 bundle at Walmart.
That's
It was
probably,
crazy.
You're messing with people at Walmart.
Oh, no. I mean, people get shot. It's not even a joke anymore. You have to be really careful. Black Friday's kind of dangerous.
I had a family member that worked at Walmart, and so on Thanksgiving during dinner, she would always leave early. But before she left, she would tell us about all the preparations that Walmart made during the store with all the things shrink wrapped for Black Friday and where they were in the store and how they had security and what they were the method was and this, that, and the other. It was really a super big deal. And she was always ticked off on Thanksgiving during dinner that she had to go back to work and get
Oh,
those
yeah.
things
I
she
mean,
needs.
that stinks. It's like no one really gets Thanksgiving off anymore.
I do.
I feel like every place is open on Thanksgiving. It's not like it used to be like when I was little,
Right.
you know, when you guys were kind of little.
We're going to have to ask you to leave the table. Go to the little kid table, Lisa.
Cheryl, this is beautiful.
I'm impressed. I'm really, really impressed that you could do this.
Oh, I told you guys I love to cook. I just don't always have time. So this was so thrilling for me. The kids were busy. They were in school. I was able just to sit back. I didn't even have to look up my recipe. I just kind of it just all came back to me. And
I mean, this is like a gourmet pie.
And what about like the little decorations?
I know.
You made decorations out of the crust. That's a pumpkin, that's a leaf, and that's another leaf. You have 2 different kinds of leaves and pumpkins.
Nothing but the best
Out
for
of
you guys.
crust.
These look like Buckeye leaves, actually.
And I know you only asked for the.
Sorry, what?
I know you only asked for the pumpkin, but I had so much time and it was so easy. I went ahead and did the apple pie too.
I mean, you must have had to have literally peeled, you know.
It's a million apples.
It is. This is heavy, Charlie. You should feel.
Well, I'm looking at you. You weave the crust on top.
I love that. It was
And
so
the
much
little
fun. I
leaves
enjoyed
are on
that.
here, and everything's like
There's leaves
so
on there, too?
golden and beautiful. Yeah, little
Wow.
leaves.
Only the best, only
Cheryl.
homemade, the best for you guys. Honest, I hope
Cheryl,
you
you are really
I
something.
made it with love. All
I'm
the love
telling
I
you.
have for you guys.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I almost don't want to eat
Do we
it.
get to? Well, I do want to eat this.
Yeah,
Do we
I
get to
do
try
too.
it?
Of course.
So, you know, one of the things we like to do, and I'm sure you guys are the same way, is go around the table at the end of the meal and say what you're thankful for. And we've had such a great day today.
We have.
We have.
So, Cheryl, why don't you go first?
Well, you know, I'm really thankful for obviously my children and my family that helps me. You know, I'm a single mom. And really, you guys and our team here at the Glass City Grind. I know that's so cheesy. I know you get so emotional, but I am very thankful. I'm thankful for our viewers. I'm thankful for, you know, there's a lot of growth that we've had here in our show, and so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for my health and my kids' health, and I'm really looking forward to a new year of new things.
I love that.
Wow, you're just so insightful.
I am.
I'm thankful. I'm thankful I have God in my life, and I'm thankful for my family. I have an awesome immediate family, my wife and my children, and but my parents and my in-laws. My in-laws are I've got great people around me, from my dad and my siblings and my nieces and nephews to my in-laws and my sisters-in-laws and things like that. So I'm just grateful to have those people, and of course I'm grateful that a year ago or so I met you guys, and it's been good.
You know what?
Oh,
No,
that's
it's
so
been
sweet,
good meeting
Charlie.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a good year with you. Yeah.
We've had a very good year.
Yes, we have.
Me and you are ready for a breakup.
What about you, Lisa?
You know, so again, not to reiterate on everything you guys just said, but of course I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for the Glass City Grind. And the same thing, all the growth we've had. But mostly, I think I'm thankful that we live in a place right now, and I think this, you know, is kind of true to what's going on in our world currently. But we live in a place where, you know, we are in a relatively safe area. Yeah, I know we have our crime and we have things that go on, but I mean, Toledo is a great place to live. It's a nice community. And we have a lot of growth going on right here in the community.
Right.
So it's just nice to be a part of that and to be growing in friendship and growing in our business and growing in all of our ventures here in the Toledo community. Most of all, I'm really just thankful that we actually pulled this meal off.
Oh my
and let me
gosh.
tell you, this is the best pie I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
impressed.
Thank
It was so good, Cheryl. I mean,
Impressed. You did a great job.
she did a great job.
Like this is like I'm impressed.
I know, I'm so proud.
I would pay for this pie.
I would pay for this pie too.
You know what? I can't hold it in. I didn't make it.
What?
I don't want to lie to you guys. I didn't make it.
Cheryl?
I
You
mean,
didn't make the pie?
It wasn't that easy. I couldn't. I can't lie to you.
Did
guys.
you even try to make the pie?
I tried, girl.
I told you she can't bake. I told you.
Gosh, you really pulled one over on
That
us.
time we were
I
at
thought
her
this
house,
was
I
real.
looked in her oven. It was laundry.
But it is good pie.
So where did you end up getting this pie? Because it is freaking good. It's so good. Good
No.
job, Cheryl. You know, since Cheryl came clean, and we are such good friends, and we really, you know, have bonded over the last year, I have to tell you guys,
Lisa.
my shopping trip was maybe not as perfect as I laid it out to be.
Lisa.
I mean, I maybe had like a few issues with Easton, and a sucker
You
in my
always
hair and a
say that.
rollaway cart.
Like it's so easy.
Right.
I know, you guys. It's just everyone thinks I'm so perfect, and I just like to keep up the charade.
Well, I love you.
I know,
I'm disappointed.
He's a man.
but I mean, at least I fessed up and I told you the truth.
Yeah, you did.
Isn't
Right.
that part of Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
No.
It's just being honest with each other, being thankful.
and accepting.
You know?
Okay.
Everybody can't be like you and
Honesty.
just have
Everyone has to tell the truth.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know why you're looking at me. I'm going to tell you right now, ladies. I'm disappointed in you two for lying because I spent my whole day hunting down that chicken, capturing it, cutting its head off, plucking every single feather by hand.
Wow.
Exactly. And you know how I had to baste that chicken before I roasted it?
How?
Hours and hours and hours with a marinade that was made from Parisian water.
Oh my
Well,
God.
That I went to Paris and got.
Well, Charlie, we are
Thank
very
God.
grateful for that, and
Thank
I think that
you.
Cheryl and I owe you one.
I worked
Thank
hard for that turkey. Turkey.
And it was good, Charlie. We really
loved
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for doing that for us.
How hard is it to catch a chicken?
Oh my God.
No,
I
I've
can't
never had to do
imagine.
it.
I didn't even
It's
know.
hard.
I stay indoors.
I didn't even want to know about that.
These
part.
hands.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Was it free range?
And I'll be rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Listen. I told her, I said, if you put it in the blender, what do you expect? I tell you what, it's not what I know. He's got 5 of them. I can't do it anymore.
You know, I mean, I guess the thing is, you guys, the holidays aren't always perfect.
Right.
As hard as we try, it's just not always perfect, but we still have each other.
And give people a break. Love,
Give people a break.
acceptance, forgive
You're right.
them. Everybody
I
be
forgive
who
you
you are.
guys for your lies. I
Thank
forgive
you. Thank you.
And I forgive you for things you've done to us over the last year.
Yes.
To Thanksgiving?
To Thanksgiving.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. So long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you ask me how long I'll be faithful, I guess I'll tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever. Amen.